it is time for the box opening of the Unfathomable Crushing Brutality of Basic Lands. But be careful, you have to be 13 years or older because these lands are so brutal and intense. So excited, we'll enjoy the cards, and then we'll talk about a little financial discussion at the end. But let's first rip into the cards. Oh, perfect, pull tab didn't work, all right. That's gonna be real good. So these things only took 4 months, not bad for a secret lair. Not too bad to sit around and wait forever. So get this box out of here. Tissue paper. Got the gold on black, always looks beautiful. The Unfathomable Crushing Brutality of Basic Lands. Really hard to say, pretty sure I messed it up. Let's dive in. All right. Let's take this plastic cover thing off. Starting off with the plains in front. My guess is it goes around the color wheel, so we should see island next. There may be forest, but we will see. Oh yeah. Look at that thing. The sun, the swords, the blades, right? Blades of grass in a plains, blades of swords, pretty clever there. These ruins, this is just epic. The sun is my favorite part, which is a little smiling face. Gorgeous, beautiful land. All right, we do have island next, which may be my favorite one. This thing is really, really beautiful. I mean, the floating skull down here, like a skull island. Hey, it's Skull Island. These reapers facing the other way, just absolutely epic. Just so metal, man. These are so metal. The swamp next, upside down skulls. I love that, the idea of being like in the underground, the swamp turned upside down. This is just brutal. I mean, how epic. I mean, we're getting skulls on every island now, or every land. Obviously, that's always been a swamp thing, so naturally they had to say, hey, swamp is just, gets the most. It gets the most skeletons, the most skulls, and it's just brutal. So if you're liking this video, feel free to hit like and subscribe. It's my birthday weekend. Give me a nice little birthday present. That'd be sweet. And let's go on to the mountain. The fire eyes. I mean, those fire eyes are so cool. Got a little glare here. Get rid of that. The like shooting stars in the background. Theo, don't bump the camera, buddy. I love you. My little puppy's bumping the camera. Perfect. The candlesticks here, just these are gorgeous. I'm a big fan. And lastly, the forest. The plants growing through the skulls and through the eyes, just epic. These dead, withering leaves. And then, it is a forest. There has to be some life. So fungi. It's the only life we get here on these brutal lands. This is absolutely gorgeous. Excited to talk about the financial in here in a moment. But before we do, let's check out what Planeswalker we got. Oh, wait. What? What? What is this? Are you kidding? What is this? I thought these were going to be Planeswalkers. Look at this thing. Did anybody know this is what you get? Am I late to the party? Did everyone already know this? Is it always a swamp? Are there 5 of these and they're randomized? Look at this bad boy. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Willikers. These epic, just, I don't want to take it out of the plastic, man. I hope you can still see it. I don't want to take it out, but look at this thing. It is foil. Obviously, that's why we get the rainbow foil, and of course, a little bit of pringling going on. Look at that curvature. But look at this thing. This, like, all these tombstones and the zombies coming out of them, the glowing eyes. This is like a mausoleum, or maybe like where the caretaker lives. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. Wow, I am blown away. Holy cow. Wow. Well, let's make a little design here. Wowzers. There we go. There's the design. Oh man, we got some bad glare on the swamp there. These are just gorgeous. Can you believe these? Okay, so financial discussion time. these things sold for $30. You know, maybe you got a little under, but, you know, you did a bundle, so you got them for a little bit of a discount, but then you have sales tax. So we're just going to say $30. That's $5 a pop. Well, when I saw these for sale, I thought a couple things. One, I love them personally. These are some of my favorite lands. And these are $20 lands. You know what I mean? Like, not the price, the value. Like, these are absolutely on par with lands that cost you $20. You know, just old promos. There's nothing else like these. These are super, super unique, especially the non-swamp. Like, the swamp is epic. Don't get me wrong, but swamps have always had skulls on them, right? Just as the mana symbol. So now that we have just skulls on every single other land, I mean, there's nothing else out there like this. These are $20 lands. And actually right now they're already at $10. Like, to buy these things sealed, you know, to buy one of these on the open market is $50. So they've already gone up, you know, 65, 67% just in sale over 4 months, which is absolutely insane. Even after selling costs, you're still netting a ton of profit. So, I mean, if you just wanted to buy these things and flip them, right? I mean, again, there was unlimited. You could buy, I mean, I guess they kind of have a limit, like 30 of them or whatever the limit is. It's really high limit. It's not like, you know, 2 per person or 5 per person. So you could have flipped, I mean, what? You spent $900 on these, and you bought 30 of them, and you're clearing, you know, $15 a piece. That's tough, man. That's like $450 or something like that in profit. Jeez. In just a few months of floating $900, that is pretty crazy. But again, I think these things are $20 lands a pop. You know, it's going to take a lot of time for that to be the case because these are brand new and there's a lot of them out there on the market. But as far as the actual value, like, if someone just came up to me and said, hey, you know, I'm the only person who has these, what would you pay for them? Right? Like, if these are one of custom art cards or whatever, but they were legal to use, I'd be like, oh, I will pay you $20 for this mountain. No question. You know, and that's what I mean by it's a $20 value. The price isn't that high, but what would I be willing to pay for these, given, you know, a strict supply, right? Given that they were scarce, and over time these things become scarce, right? Over time these things find their way into collections, they find their way into decks, and they disappear from the market, and so they become scarce over time. And in a scarce world, I would pay $20 for these lands, each one, easily. And maybe that's just my price and my value, and maybe I'm different from the rest of the market. I'm only one voice. Maybe some people would pay more. I'm sure some people would only be willing to pay less. But I do see these things as having a lot of long-term potential. But for me, these bad boys, I mean, they're going in my deck. I mean, how can I not put these in my decks and play with these? They're just absolutely beautiful. I wish I would have bought more of them. Like, I regret only buying a few, if I'm being honest. And that's how you know it's a good product. When even though I bought them, I wish I would have bought more. So imagine how I'd feel if I didn't buy them and then I saw them and my opponents were like, man, these speak to me. And some people are going to hate these things. I get that. Some people think these are ugly and these are atrocious and these things are not true to my... That's fine. For me, these are just epic. Like, everything that's in my soul speaks to me and just says, these are just beautiful, especially the island. Just the space... That's what gets me the most, just the stars in the background and like these like wispy clouds, pillars of smoke. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Good job, Wizards.